is back. You guys seem to really enjoy my first tier list of all the animes I watched and have been watching. So this one is per request from Golden Dragon. We are going to be doing a villain tier list of majority of the villains on all the animes I've watched. It was a little bit hard to signify which one's like a villain and which one's just more of a side villain realistically, so I tried doing like more of that main villain type style. It's really difficult with some of these because, like, for example, with the Akatsuki, you had like people like Pain, Itachi, Madara, Obito and all that, and then would you even consider Itachi a villain? But you had those dudes, and then you had like Sasori and all that, but they weren't the main villain. I wouldn't put them in that category. To kind of differ like which ones were the main villains, it's if you impacted the main character very hard, like very well or anything like that, or you impacted like the main character and his group very like impactfully, like really hard, if that makes any sense. Categories you have is menace, so Black Air Force energy. Evil, meaning like they were evil, but they weren't they were like menacing and everything like that. They're just pure evil. Did your job, meaning okay, you're the villain, you're doing your job as a villain. Just pissed me off is just you're just annoying and I hate you. And then who the fuck is that guy is just, I really, if you weren't even in the story, I wouldn't have even remembered, to be honest. So again, some of these villains are gonna be a little bit rocky with how it works. Starting off with Lelouch from Code Geass, aka Zero. Even though he's our main like protagonist, he's also technically the main antagonist within the show, being Zito and all that, but he's like Lelouch and like everything's a little bit different in there because he's a terrorist and all that. So again, there's gonna be some weird ones in here. If there's anyone that I forget, let me know, and if you guys want to make some for me and just put like the link in like the description or in the comments that I can click on so I can do it off your own tier maker, that would be so much easier for me, so I don't have to think so much for all these. But yeah, Lelouch, we're gonna go to Did Your Job. He wasn't evil, he was our main character. You couldn't like hate them too much, so he can't be and just piss me off. Arlong, definitely in like that did your job evil category. I'll go over like all the lists like at the end of the video. He did a lot of things to Nami. Not too much to Luffy and like Zoro and all that, besides just being that dude that they have to fight there. So we're gonna put Arlong into Did Your Job, top of Did Your Job. He can always go to like evil or anything like that. I feel like a majority of our villains are going to be in that evil category, and then a little bit in the menace area, because you have to have a good evil villain to let the show run. Crocodile. I saw a clip that he's supposed to come back like later on the season, but I literally just finished the Sky Islands, so that's why NL is now in here, because I just finished it. Crocodile, I really liked how he like was a businessman, but had that evil tone where like he was more diabolical, trying to get a weapon to overthrow the world government or make the world government just fear him. I definitely think that's more an evil standpoint. NL, however, was literally Kami or God, literally striking fear in everyone besides the Blue Sea people and the Gerlins, I think is how they pronounce it. The Shandians, sorry. I would put him above Crocodile because of how he was just like, he did not care. He would just strike lightning down someone with no fucks given, whether they were a warrior or if they weren't. So definitely in that evil area. I wouldn't put them in that menacing side just yet. Spider Boy. I literally don't remember his name until I like had to look it up. I typed in Demon Slayer Spider Boy, and it turns out his name's Ryu. If you can't guess from me not knowing his name, he's going in who the fuck is that guy. If he wasn't the person that made Tanjiro kind of like get into the Hinokana Kagura, if that's how you pronounce it, I don't know, then he probably wouldn't be on this list. Inamu is kind of same boat. Inamu, he's going underneath Ryu. Akaza. I feel like a lot of people hate him because of the Rengoku death. Again, Rengoku's death didn't make me sad. He definitely did his job. I would say he did his job better than Arlong, since he's impacted more of like how many people hate him compared to Arlong. So we'll put him as Did Your Job. Daki and Gitara also in that Did Your Job area. Right now, like, Demon Slayer hasn't gone so deep within their backstories, and I hated how they went with the backstory for Gyuto and Daki towards after their death and all that. I really hated that. So they're definitely going in that Did Your Job area. I'll put them underneath Akaza. Some of this is gonna be more standpoint from me, but like I'm gonna bring in factors from like how I think other people would see it as well to make it a little bit easier for me to like rank them. Michael Jackson looking ass. You haven't really shown much, and you can't piss me off, and it's like you're kind of the main villain, so he's going at the bottom of Did Your Job because he hasn't done shit yet. Oh, we're due Annie, Boruto, and Reiner. Those three are kind of a combination of both, like combination of where they're all gonna go at the same time. Just because they all kind of were on that good side, kind of being that traitor without anyone realizing till later on. I definitely think Boruto is at the bottom of the list if we're gonna do like who impacted the most. It's definitely gonna be like Reiner, Annie, then Boruto. I don't want to put them in evil because technically they weren't evil. This is what I mean, like the villain standpoint is very hard for like some of these characters. Like Eren is showing up in this one because it's like the same thing with this fucking Lucio. He turns into the bad guy later on. I'm gonna put them at the top of Did Your Job. They're not evil. They're technically not evil. Now Zeke I want to put at evil. This man was laughing while throwing fucking rocks at people and like having a fun time as a game. I would say it's more than what Crocodile was doing, because Crocodile is really just manipulative, like doing certain things for a business standpoint. No, Crocodile is definitely, now I think about it, Crocodile is definitely more evil on that point. That was loud. Eren Yeager. Again, this is where it gets very confusing in my standpoint on how I should rank them. Evil, but he was good. I mean, he's killing a bunch of people. We have to put him to evil. I would say he's more evil than Crocodile, but not more than NL, just because he's like making his friends and all that hate him a little bit there too. Gil Thunder. I actually really like Gil Thunder when he was the main villain within Seven Deadly Sins. He portrayed a very good villain just to find out that he was a good guy. That's what I mean. It's so confusing with these fucking villain like titles, just to have freaking Hendrickson be the main villain at the end of the day. He did his job. He wasn't evil. I'm gonna put him underneath the Lucio. Actually, I think when he was at a villain at that standpoint, he's a better villain than the Lucio. Hendrickson, I did their job. Again, he's not, it's gonna be over Gil Thunder. Esther Rosa, being an angel, I felt he was definitely like on the evil side. I'm gonna kill Meliodas. He even killed he even killed all his comrades, now I think about it. He would kill the 10 commandments for their commandment. Okay, you know what, after saying that, I think he's falls in the line. I think the fact that he's also like killing his own like comrades, I think he goes over NL there. I actually don't have Zeldris in here because Esther Rosa took more like villainous like glory from Zeldris, so he's not actually in this list. Same with Meliodas. Meliodas turns to the Demon King at the point of time that he was going against everyone. Like Meliodas is definitely going above. I'll put it below Zeldris, like the evil Meliodas. I'll put it below Zeldris in there. And then we have the Demon King. He did his job, to be honest. I really hated the last season of Seven Deadly Sins, but Demon King, he did his job, really. I think Gil Thunder did a better job. Arthur Pendragon, when he was resurrected and got like taken over by Chaos. Another thing I really hated about the last season Seven Deadly Sins, he's underneath the Demon King. Like these two, the main villains of the last season, Seven Deadly Sins, really disappointed me a lot. Vegeta, this is where we start getting into like, okay, the pure evil menace. Like Dragon Ball definitely had Dragon Ball Z, technically, had a very good role with like portraying that evil like menace type characters. Vegeta is definitely top of evil to the core. Then we go over to Frieza, literally historical based, the most racist motherfucker out here. And there's gonna be someone else joining him that's gonna be a little bit racist, not even a little bit, he's definitely racist as well. But Frieza's going in the menace area, we all know, like that we should have seen that one coming. This dude literally calls the Saiyans monkeys. Cell. Cell is definitely evil, but it wasn't like he was going around killing everyone. He really just wanted to kill Goku on that standpoint. I'll put him below Vegeta. Majin Buu, okay, Black Force energy. Literally, that's just plain and simple. If you're just going around turning people into chocolate and candy and just eating them right away like it's nothing and you're having fun, and that's when you're supposed to be good, like happy side of you, and then you learn how to turn into do instant transmission. You go blowing at planets left and right in a matter of minutes. That's just, honestly, he's more menacing than fucking Frieza with that attitude. Goku Black and Zamasu, I mean, committed universal genocide to all mortals. Let's get this right. Again, another one of the racist motherfuckers. What is up with Dragon Ball having like their villains be racist? Like, I don't get that. I'm gonna also stick him. He's definitely above like Cell and Vegeta. I also believe he is in that menace category. He's not as menacing as Frieza and Buu though. Hisoka, again, technically not a villain, I guess. But dude, look at this fucking pedophile looking ass face. I'm putting him as villain because he's just a pedophile at this point. He did his job. He's not technically evil. He's maniacal, but he's not like, again, he sits in that gray area of did your job and evil. He definitely is more on the evil side because he's more willing to kill and he's just looking for a good fight. I'm gonna put him above Zeke for right now. I'm gonna drop Eren down here. I don't think Eren can compete with these guys now I think about it. Rolo, definitely evil side. He's tactical. He's like Crocodile on that standpoint, but the fact that he's willing to kill a whole like bloodline for eyes and then just for stealing, just to steal shit, he kills everyone. He's between NL and Crocodile. He's definitely not. NL is just a different type of just evil. Miriam he sits along the lines of kind of the Vegeta and Cell area. He's definitely more maniacal than Vegeta. He's not as menacing as Zamasu. I'm gonna put Zamasu in Black and Evil and then bring Miriam between Vegeta and Goku Black. I like that. Orochimaru, he was doing a lot of it for his personal goal, but again, he doesn't, like, if you look at from a pure just villainous evil standpoint, he's not gonna like be as diabolical as someone like Cell and Vegeta, like with how his attitude is. I think these two need to drop as well. I'm gonna drop these two because NL was definitely, I'm gonna put him in front of Crollo, but did he really? No, Crollo is definitely more of that like straight, we're gonna kill you. Itachi, I don't think Itachi belongs here. Am I able to like get rid of him? No, fuck. As a villain, as an actual villain, he was evil. Like would you consider him menacing though? I wouldn't consider him like menacing. Like I wouldn't put him like Black Air Force energy type vibe. He's more, I think it's also because he's more that relaxed type character. Like, cause at the end of the day, his whole goal was for good. But while he was committing it, he made it seem very like maniacal and evil. Like, shit, this is hard. I want to put him with kind of the Meliodas area, like Demon King Meliodas. Yeah, I'm gonna put him more in the Demon King Meliodas area because those two were both doing it for a reason, to protect like the certain people they cared about. Pain. This man wiped the whole entire city knowing that Naruto, like he was killing everyone, trying to figure out where Naruto was. And then just wiped the whole entire city once he found out Naruto wasn't even fucking there. Now that I say that, he's definitely over NL because NL was like, I'm just gonna play around a lot. This man had no remorse. He's just that emo fucking looking kid. It's like, I'm only here to kill and that is it at a fucking high school. Donzo, fuck this dude. I'm not gonna lie, this just pissed me off category was specifically made for Donzo's looking head ass. This man was so annoying dealing with fucking how we treat Naruto throughout the village. He killed a fucking frog that was trying to bring your main reinforcements back to the fucking village. How stupid can you be? And don't get me started with how they try to make you feel sad for him after Sasuke finally kills his ass, or like he commits suicide. Fuck this dude. Fuck Danzo's looking fucking butt chin, scarred ass. Obito! Ooh. He, again, evil type area, but he wasn't that menacing type. I think because him being Toby also throws it off a little bit as well. He was definitely on that evil side. Did he have as much Black Force energy as Pain though? Ay, this is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. He wasn't as evil as Orochimaru, no. I think he's between Crocodile and Orochimaru. He definitely wasn't like as like diabolical as Orochimaru, but he kind of had that same world like in my control shit as Crocodile. Madara is fucking Black Force energy. Would I put him above Frieza? I would put him above Frieza. Kaguya. Yeah, pretty shit fucking character as well. You're going in the did your job, I guess. Fucking next level Kaguya, Momoshiki, head ass is going in just pissed me off as well. Naruto gave me a lot of just like, why are you a fucking villain? So in the just pissed me off area, Orochimaru, no, Danzo is definitely fucking pissed me off more, but like, cause it's also in that do your job area, he was more of that like, you're in the do your job spot. Ishiki. Oh shut. Dude had smoke, but he wasn't the same amount of smoke as Pain was on. Pain just did not care. So Ishiki is a Kaguya and Momoshiki gone right with the story and everything like that. He's another strategic type like fighter, like Chrollo. I'm gonna put him underneath. And now moving on to Aizen. Again, going in that menace category. I do think he does give off more Black Force energy vibe than Frieza. Ulakwar, I don't know how to pronounce his fucking name. He had that caring heart, but it wasn't as caring compared to Obito area there. I'm gonna rank him above Obito, yeah, on that like evil scale. Ginjo did your job. I'm gonna put him, I think he fucked him. I'm gonna put him between Arlong. You hoppa. Menace to society. Right now, he's not in the lines of Aizen. Actually, no, he is in the lines of Aizen, but he's not in the lines of Frieza. I'm gonna bring Aizen's actually below Frieza. And then it goes Yuhapa. Yuhapa is definitely more of that. I want all the smoke. I don't care if I'm strategic or not. I'm just here to fuck you up. Like, Yuhapa is in that fucking category. As death, you know, I'm gonna move this here and say, okay, all right, okay. I think that's some. I'm kidding. All right, as death. Would I put her at evil? I think it was hard because you're also seeing her have like a loving heart for Tatsumi to place her in that evil category. I want to say she did her job because I can't put her in evil because again, it really, yeah, over Boruto. It's kind of hard as well for her because you saw her with Tatsumi in that caring, loving, like lover type vibe area. Father from Full Metal Alchemist is going in the evil category, but where? Yet again, where the fuck am I gonna put him? This category is so fucking hard, dude. Like, this section is just so fucking hard. Okay, I figured out where he's at. In front of Crocodile, between Obito. Actually, between Jason. Honestly, I'd actually put Kaguya a little bit higher. Yeah, we'll put in Kaguya. For right now, we're gonna put him between Hendrickson and Gale Thunder. One-Eyed Owl, you motherfucker, you just pissed me off. You're such a fucking cunt. Fuck this bitch. Fuck this hoe. Leeched. This dude also pissed me off a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This dude, like, you're leeched, but you're patch rate. Like, who the, make your fucking mind up. You're going also pissed me off. I wouldn't even say you did your, no, he did his job. He had that cool fight scene with fucking whoever, and he did more than fucking Muzan. I'm gonna put him between he and Kaguya kind of give the same vibe. Look at their fucking eyebrow looking ass things. Yeah, They kind of give the same vibe. This dude, what's this dude's name? Zedrid? Man, who the fuck is this guy? Like, you're gonna go at the top of it, but like, you just come out of nowhere. Like, what the point? Like, what was the point of you? Mahito. This dude's definitely evil. Turns everyone into like these slimy curse things, especially when he did the jumping. Oh. Look at his fucking ugly ass smirk with those stupid stitch ass white hair bitch hair. So you know what? You're definitely in that evil side because I fucking hate your ass. He wasn't as much smoke as Obito, but I think it was a level above Crocodile. Yeah. Stain, you pissed me off as a character as well, actually. I didn't like Stain. I don't like majority of the My Hero characters. Now I think about it, you just pissed me the fuck off. You're definitely underneath Momoshiki. Actually, no, you contributed a little bit more. Shigaraki. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. He is definitely in that evil, like, did your job area, especially after what he just did in this, like, newest season where he just wiped the whole city. You know what? He is actually on that same smoke as Pain. I wouldn't say it's as... Oh, is it as badass, though? Shigaraki... He's in that level with Pain. Fuck. I'm gonna put him beneath Pain. I think Pain was portrayed a little bit better for right now. Overhaul, he was definitely on smoke. Was he on the same smoke as NL? Was he on the same smoke as no, you know what? Him and Shigaraki kind of sit in the same area. They sit in that same, like, kind of spot there. One for all. He did his job. I feel like Shigaraki did majority of this carrying as a villain. I'm gonna put him as did his job there, I guess. Not in front of Mami Estetha. Actually, in front of Mami Estetha. Sho from Fire Force. He's not technically evil. He's done his job. I feel like did your job is that, like, kind of standpoint where it's like you weren't technically evil, but you're, like, still kind of good, I guess. Definitely did his job. Waring did his job. I think he has a bigger impact than Akaza and Gita. This dude, Dr. Giovanni, you're like, you rivaled. This is when you know you're fucking off. You rivaled fucking Donzo on how much you pissed the fuck out of me. Like, that's how you know you're fucking awful. You two can battle out who wants to be the most shit fucking character ever fucking made. And this bitch, who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, I like that. All right, we'll kind of go over everything, see if we need to adjust anything. I'm quite happy with how everyone sits right now. I am definitely happy of this menace category. Evil and did your job is where it's gonna, like, kind of get tricky. Maybe switch Orochimaru and Girl. Yeah, I'm gonna switch Orochimaru. I think Gil Thunder was a better villain than Hendrickson. Hendrickson was definitely above Jason. Nah, Lucio would be above. Lucio is definitely like, yeah, Lucio above Hendrickson, because Lucio literally got his whole fucking friends killed. Pissed me off is just staying like that. And yeah, who the fuck was that guy? Is mostly filled with demons. Maybe demons aren't the way to go, you fucks. That's my, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That is it for the video. I'm gonna leave it like that. Didn't really have to move too much things around, luckily. But if you guys did enjoy that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and do share with friends. It means a lot to me. Let me know what other characters I should kind of review, or like any other things I should do. I'm thinking of doing a tier make of my favorite Marvel movies. Maybe we'll see. I need to figure out. I have a bunch of more video ideas, so if you guys do want to stick around, hit that subscribe button and also have notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.